Good morning, guys. Hey, beautiful. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Xoxia DaDoll. If you didn't fucking know, so today, you guys, I'm going to be doing my makeup. Okay, let me show you guys my eyeshadow palette. Just so you guys, if you can get your hands on this one as well. And just so you guys see the colors that, I have to play around with. So this is the palette. Okay. That's the front of it is the Fortune Teller palette. I love this palette a lot. Like, a lot. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a really pretty eyeshadow look. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it. I hope you guys slept well. I hope that you guys subscribe to the channel and you've been enjoying the rest of the videos. Okay. So this morning, as per always, like I always start with my brows, you guys. So I like to give my, how you call it, a nice little sharpen. I like it to be nice and, pointy. So when penciling in the brows, you want to make sure that you kind of stick to your natural shape. That will complement your face. You don't want to veer off too far from that. So you guys can see I do naturally have like a sharp arch like that. So I'm just filling it in so it looks a little bit more present, okay? Then I'm gonna take my spoolie, a little eyebrow brush, and just kind of brush it out just a little bit. Hi, good morning. Thank you for subscribing. Good morning, guys. I'm so cute. Hey, morning, everyone. So yeah, now I'm gonna take my Sasha Cosmetics concealer and just get right underneath the brow. I'm coming on kind of early today, guys, and it is really overcast outside, so the lighting might be a little bit different than normal. So I'm just getting some also in between my brows just to make it look nice and even. Then I'm gonna take this brush right here. It's a small flat brush and just kind of blend the product in. went over the brow a little bit. So I'm just gonna spoolie it, kind of to remove that little error, okay? That's the thing about makeup, you guys. If you like, make an error, you can always like correct it. You don't have to like start all the way over, okay? And I just took that brush to like buff it out. So this is by Sasha Cosmetics. I love this makeup. I normally take about 2 pumps. I think it's almost done actually. What? Oh no. But yeah, you guys. So I'm just gonna get my brush right here and just apply it. I do actually prefer to use the brush, you know. I don't know why I've been using the Beauty Blender, actually. Because you can see this is Real Techniques brushes and it just picks it up really nicely. So yeah. So now that we have our base, okay, let me make sure I get some on the eyelid because I will be putting a little eyeshadow. I appreciate you guys for the likes and for watching. Okay, let me get... And I hate to waste products, so sometimes when I don't really even need any more, I will just go ahead and like, you know, get it on the brush and dab it on my face. I love the way that this makeup looks like skin. Like I can't even still get over it. I've been using that bottle for like, what, I think 3 months now. And that's another thing, guys. The bottle has lasted me for like 3 months. So yeah. The consistency and like formula of this, I like it than even any other like high-end brand that I've ever used. So I really like it a lot. Okay, so that's how it looks right now. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to go in with, I'm thinking like some purplish kind of colors today. I do like to use my hands to do my eyeshadow, you guys. So this is a really pretty like purpley color. I hope you guys can see well enough because the light is a little bit off today. I use the natural sunlight from my window, so sometimes when it's overcast, it might look a little bit different. But I do have my spotlight on. So you guys can see that's a really pretty purple. Purpley kind of color, not too heavy, right? Excuse me. I think it actually might rain this morning. It was raining a lot last night. So I'm just getting that nice pretty purple all over the eyelid. Super pretty color. And the color payoff from this palette, I love it too. Like, all of the colors, they come off really nice. I don't have to, like, you know, like in none of them I'm like, why didn't that one show up? None of them. So that's a really pretty purple color. And it's okay to use, you know, your fingers and stuff like that. Don't let anybody tell you what to do when you're doing your makeup, okay? Because guess whose face it's on, right? I'm just trying to decide how high I'm gonna take the color. I might fade it out at the top. It's so pretty. I like that color a lot. Like, it's not quite purple. It's that kind of perfect color. Let me show you guys which one I chose. So out of the palette, I'm using this one here, right? So if you guys get your hands on that palette too, that's a really pretty color. It's not quite purple. It's that shade that's like right in between pink and purple. This kind of reminds me of like the way how the shadows are so smooth. I actually, I'm an artist, you guys, so I do like paint and stuff like that, but the way that this is so smooth, it really feels like I'm literally like doing finger paint right now, which is so fun for me. I don't know about you guys, but I enjoy doing stuff that makes my inner child happy, okay? That's pretty. Thank you guys for the likes. So I want it pretty heavy. That's why you see me going back and forth, back and forth. And just take your time. You're not in a rush. And that's another, you know, thing that I myself, I'm even learning, like through life, that it's okay to take your time, you know? Now I'm coming from the outer corner here. And just to get the color a little bit higher, you see? I love that color. I don't know when's the last time I wore like purple too, like. Super pretty. Okay, that one I think is done, and then let me just apply a little bit more on this side. Would you guys apply your eyeshadow with your fingers? Especially for like my artists out there that work with mediums that like you use your hands, you know? So now guys, I'm gonna take my, how you call it, brush and just kind of clean up that. And you see how I kind of bring this up on an angle here? You know how some girls will like use the tape and stuff? I don't have time for all of that. I'm really like low maintenance, low key. I don't have time for all the, you know, all the extra shit. Like I just want to like, get it done and boom, and that's it. So the next color I'm gonna take is actually gonna be this really pretty shimmery purple right here, this one. If you guys watch the replay, you can actually like zoom closer, but that's the one. So you guys can see this is a super easy makeup look. You can see that how that transformed that already, right? Super easy. So now you have a nice shimmer going into the color. Excuse me. And you can use like any colors that you want, like, but you can just use the same technique. Especially like, I'm not into all the cut crease and stuff like that. Like, that looks so pretty. It's kind of like giving a butterfly effect. So I'm just getting that nice shimmery color right in the crevice, okay? Right there. So that's pretty much it, you guys. And then I am gonna take, I should have, let's use this brush, kind of this fluffy brush, just to add a nice highlight, okay? Under the brow bone. And kind of finish it off, okay? Because whenever you wear eyeshadow, you want to make sure, like, don't bring the color up to the brow bone, but use a transitionary color to give you a nice highlight underneath the brow. And you can already see like that blended the purple that we did with our fingers into the gold, okay? So that's the eyeshadow look. Super simple. Oops, few easy steps. And then I'm just gonna clean up this again just to make sure there's no fallout from the shadow. And yeah. So the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and apply my, how you call it, powder, my loose powder. This one is from Black Radiance. I use the banana color. So yeah. Actually, I didn't even put any concealer because I didn't really think that I needed it. That's how much I really love this makeup, because I don't be feeling like I actually need any concealer. I'm trying to see which number I want. I have a few different ones. So this is color number 312 from Kiss, okay? And you do want your concealer to be at least 2 or 3 shades lighter than your foundation slash skin tone, just so it gives you like a nice highlight, a nice highlighted look, and helps, you know, your bone structure to stand out, okay? So I'm gonna take my same foundation brush and just kind of like blend that out. You see how easy? And then I kind of bring it on an angle, you see, to clean up the eyeshadow. Okay? I do like to get some like on my smile lines and my chin, some of the concealer. And let me go back in with this because I kind of like got, it's too clean and I want it like a little heavier with that shimmery color. Okay, I want it to like come down a little bit actually, you know what I mean? Down from the eye space. So yeah, guys. Thank you guys for the likes. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to line my lips. This is my trusty, this is from Urban Allure. I always get their brand from my beauty supply store. actually could stand to sharpen it a little bit, just clean it up. Okay. And then I'm gonna use my pink lip gloss. This is from Wet n Wild. I don't remember what the color says and I really can't see, but this is the one, you guys. This is new. I don't know if it's new by them, but yeah. I just recently got it, so it's still on the shelf, you know? That looks pretty with that. So this is actually a matte liquid lipstick. And it does dry down beautifully, like nice and matte. But if you're gonna be out like more than several hours, I'm gonna tell you this one. It actually gets like really, really dry. So you do wanna put a, let me close up my makeup, my eyeshadow palette. So you do wanna put like a little bit of a gloss on top. That's why I've always been putting this one. This is number 16 from Ruby Kisses. I love this color. That's such a pretty match with the purple and shimmery, and then you just have a nice pink lip. I'm not gonna do any cheek blush, but I just kind of like it like that. And then for lashes, let's see, should we wear lashes today? Where's my heavier lashes? Actually, let's put the fine lashes because the eyeshadow looks so pretty. I just want like a little something. Thank you guys. So I do use hair glue. Like I was telling you guys, I had this really nice brand of lash glue that I had really liked. It was bomb. Like when I tell you guys, my lash would be fucking blowing in the wind because I live, you know, in a really windy tropical area. Excuse me. And that other glue, my lash would be blowing in the wind and my eyelid would be blowing too. It was that much on. So yeah. With some of the other glues, you have to be careful about your lash flying off. A lot of times I do like to do clusters too. And I do have like the bond and seal and everything. But normally when I even do clusters, I take them off at night. Because I don't like to sleep in any like cosmeticos, you know? So yeah. So I'm just gonna give that a second to set. Okay. Let me kind of brush my hair a little bit. I'm not gonna flat iron it or anything today. And you guys see I did do like a middle part, which I love middle part, you guys. I'm obsessed with middle part. I think I do look good in the side part too. I only recently started wearing like a side part, but like middle part is my favorite vibes, you know? And I did construct this unit myself, so it's really nice. It's very comfortable, actually. It's like, you know, a custom unit. So that's what I actually like prefer. I do like enjoy, you know, a pre-made unit as well, but something about when you do it custom, it's just like, yeah. So let's see if the lash is ready to apply now. I should get... I'm trying to put the lash on an angle where you guys could actually see me, but I don't know. Where's my thing? Oh, let's see. Let me use my same eyeshadow palette because this actually does come with a really nice mirror on the inside. Ooh, pretty. And I don't wear mascara, you guys, because every brand I've ever used, it always irritates my eyes. And I don't really have sensitive, you know, eyes and stuff, but I don't know, whatever chemical be in those mascara is not for me. So that's one lash. So that's two lashes. Okay, so yeah, you guys, that's the look for today. It looks really pretty. I don't feel like I need to like do any contour or anything like that. This is just like my everyday, you know, face. Just with a little bit of eyeshadow on there. I really love this nice pop of like, I wouldn't even call that purple, but especially the shimmery color adds a really nice, you know what I'm gonna do too? Is since I have this nice sharp nose, I always love to put a bit of, especially on the tip, a bit of highlight. And then that'll kind of tie in with the highlight that we have under our eyes as well. And I can actually, yeah guys, I love highlight so much. I can actually go a little bit highlight crazy. Actually, I'm gonna take this this brush here and just give me, you know what? I should use this. Let's use this color. Let me show you guys. This is pretty, kind of like a shimmery pink, this one. So I'm gonna kind of put that as my highlight. Let's see. Ooh, so it's kind of like a highlighted blush, okay? So that's pretty. I'm glad I did that. So with this palette, you know, you do have some matte colors and some shimmery colors in there as well. So you can kind of really like play around with, you know, you can use some of these as like highlight. Now it looks like a fairy. I love that. And you guys, I like to get my highlight from the point of my cheekbone and then just kind of go up to my temple area like that. Right, you know, at the temple. And let's do this side right here, okay? And then, you know, to be extra bitch, okay? I am gonna add the gold on top. Ooh, I don't know if you guys can see as per the light, but that looks fucking pretty. Ooh, so yeah, you guys, let me put a little bit right here. I always highlight like one side of my chin. Let's do the pink and then the gold, just because we extra bitch, okay? And then a little bit right here, just one side. I don't know why I like do that, but it's just the way that my face is angled and then the way that the light catches on my face. So yeah, bitch. Okay, so that looks fucking pretty. Morning, everyone. Thank you guys so much for the likes and thanks for the positive energy and thanks for joining. I noticed we do have some new friends on the page, so I appreciate you guys' positive energy, okay? This is a negative free zone, a positivity zone, okay? So yeah. So yeah, you guys, that's the look for today. I fucking love it. I appreciate you guys so much for watching my live, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Mwahs. Bye. Remember to subscribe. And you guys can also follow me on TikTok. Okay, if you guys have TikTok, follow me on TikTok over there as well. Have a blessed day, guys.